we are still talking about the stream that happened in Pixelbit on, I think, Thursday? Now, instead of talking about just Tower Heroes, although we will talk about it slightly, it's time we talk about Super Bloxy Hills. About 3 years ago, they announced Super Bloxy Hills. It was going to be a successor to Trick or Treating Bloxy Hills, and I'm pretty sure there are other Bloxy Hills games, I don't know. Now, the main selling point of the game was, oh, you could talk to characters and decorate your avatar. Oh, a big old world you could walk around. And now they finally show off gameplay after 2 years where it's been on indefinite hiatus, only to announce that this is never coming out, it's cancelled. Here's what you are all missing out on and what we wasted all our time on because we were unhappy with how it turned out. The main issue I find with Super Bloxy Hills was that there was just nothing to do. And when they showed the gameplay, that kind of just proved that. All you could do in the game was buy items, place items, decorate your character, and talk to people. That was all there really was to do. It was like Animal Crossing, except they removed all the fun parts, and they put on the pixelbit art style, and every character talks in that same pixelbit humor that I hate so much. Some things they showed off in the stream were stuff like pets. Some of the characters you could talk to, which were like Alistair and Vanessa from Tower Heroes. What's important about the pets is they all had like 3-stage evolutions, and most of them were just reusing Tower Heroes and other pixelbit characters. So like the Vanessa one, the slime one, Doink, you guys know Doink. Why'd they do that to him? Whisper, I think actually looks pretty good. There's other stuff in this that I don't really care to mention because they're not important whatsoever. But if you want to watch the full stream, check out Drifter. Link to it in the description. It's how I got the footage. I recorded my own, but I thought this would be easier. Now let's talk about why Bloxy Hills being cancelled was actually a really good thing to happen. Now me personally, I think Bloxy Hills looks good, but is just nothing on the inside. There's nothing to do. You talk to people, and that's it. It's all visual, but no actual gameplay. And why I hate this so much, they spent years working on this game, only for it to never come out and actually be cancelled. The thing that makes that development time awful is how it impacted Tower Heroes and everything else Pixelbit did. Around the time Bloxy Hills started being worked on, guess what? Tower Heroes started to suck. They stopped updating frequently. They stopped adding new heroes. They stopped doing balance changes. You know, stuff like that. And all there ever really was during that time was, here's a skin in a map. Here's skins, a map, and nothing else. Bye. So that for 3 years, because they were too busy working on this. And I'm not saying it's only Bloxy Hills that they were working on, but there was also other Pixel projects like Lockers and Survive the Wave. Two games that also never got updated after release or got one update then never touched again. And as we've seen recently, the second they actually canceled Bloxy Hills is when the game got good. We are getting 3 updates this month alone because they finally decided this game's not going anywhere. It's gonna suck anyway. We're unhappy with how it turned out. There's bugs that we don't want to fix, and it's been wasting our time for years. Let's cancel it, which is great, good, it's out of the way now. We can work on other projects that are going to be good, and actually make Tower Heroes good. Surprising! And at the end of the day, their idea for what Bloxy Hills is going to add was way too much. And that's just the studio as a whole. They want to do too much all the time. And what sucks about that is you have 2 people on your actual dev team with the occasional spooker. Actually, no, Spooker's the dev now. You have a team of 3 people, a ton of contributors who, like, you don't really get most of them to do stuff anymore. And with a team that small, they should really not be trying to do as big of things as they've had before. So before they start working on other big projects, like whatever the fuck Halo and Implic are doing, maybe it's time to hire people. Sorry, I meant person. All you really need is an extra coder. But yeah, Bloxy Hills being cancelled was a good thing. It was gonna be putrid ass anyway, in my opinion. If you like it, you can. I'm just not a fan of what they showed off and like what it was gonna be. So who knows, maybe they end up releasing it someday with how it is, because Hey, just put it out there, call it a beta, give people something to do for a bit, okay?
变老来得子了。